Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Ms. Rodriguez. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna start the class with you.
Okay, let's go.
Most of the time I start class with Mr. Peroso, Mr. Ramirez. So now the last class is for you, okay? Okay, so we have the last exercise of your book, extra book, to practice, you know, another one. Okay, this is the last exercise that you have, and this is a different map. Okay, so we're gonna practice a little bit more with other places. I'm gonna share in the group. So you can have it close. Okay, and there we have the questions. So here we have the question, right? How do I get, you see, a little bit different, right? How can I or how do I? How do I get to the garage? Okay, in this case, walk down Maple Street to First Avenue, and then we continue, right? But you're gonna give your own directions. Let's see if we can work there. Okay, so let's choose one place. So for example, it says movie theater. Okay, movie theater, and you are in the Windsor Hotel. You're here. Okay, you're here. So the question is, how do I get or how can I get to the movie theater, Miss Rodriguez? Okay, you can go this way or you can send me this way or maybe this way. I don't know. Whatever you want. Just tell me. And I will go.
Okay. Go straight on OAK Street.
Okay, Oak Street. Okay, I go straight.
On the corner, turn right.
Okay.
2 blocks.
2 blocks. Okay, 2 blocks.
Then you can turn left.
Okay.
And the movie theater is next to, let me see. I can't see.
Neither can I, but it will move, but let me put it closer.
Okay, the movie theater is next to Papas and Pizza.
Yeah, correct. Papa's
Okay.
Pizza, right? Okay. So, okay, in what street is it?
On first, no. On Elm Street.
Okay, on, correct. Elm Street. Okay, I think it's clear for me. Thanks. No problem, right? I will get there soon without problem. Okay, let's do one more. Another direction that I need. Okay, so we're always here, but now I want to go, so how can I get to this coffee shop? So now if you can, please mention the streets, right? When we are walking, tell me the streets in which I supposed to walk, to do it a little bit different. Plus the combination of the prepositions and expressions that you use, right? So maybe the second time you can add the name of the streets or of the avenues. Okay, I don't know. What will you use? So
Okay.
how can I get there, Miss?
I'm in Windsor Hotel.
Yeah, in the same place.
In the same place.
Yes.
Okay. Go up on 3rd Avenue.
Okay. How many blocks? Excuse me.
2 blocks.
Okay, 2 blocks.
And turn left in the corner.
On the corner?
On Elm Street.
Okay. Okay, so I turn left on the corner of Elm Street. And okay, and then?
And then Joy Coffee Shop. It is?
Okay, there is.
Okay.
There is the coffee shop in front of the park.
In front of the park.
Okay, so the park would help me. Okay, okay, to not get lost. Okay, so good. Think no problem. Okay. Well, I think that you don't have any problem, right? Sadly, the students that I consider that maybe needed a little bit more of practice, they are not in class yet. But I think it's no problem with you. But anyway, I see someone else. Let me see who's around. Okay, Giancarlo. Okay, so you can practice for 3 minutes, right, together. So, well, it's not necessary to go to the break room. Giancarlo, can you ask?
Teacher.
Good evening, sir. Yes.
Sorry, teacher. I'm having my dinner, teacher, because turn off my camera and turn on my turn off my microphone.
Okay, so it means that you won't be active in class. You can practice with Miss Rodriguez.
No, I'm having my dinner.
Okay, well.
Yes, sorry, teacher.
Sorry for you, my dear, because you are the one who is losing the practice. So I'm sorry for you. Okay, so well, let's continue to the next topic. Okay. Since you don't have someone else to practice, well, we're gonna stop here with this topic and we're gonna continue with the next. Okay. So let me go back to the book. those are one of the last topics. You see, we have the use of get. In this conversation, okay, we have the part that we were using, but in this conversation, you can see some other expressions that we have: buy taxi or buy food. Okay, so in this case, we don't say I go in car, for example, right? Because it's very common. Sometimes when you supposed to talk about transportation, sometimes we say I will go in car, right? I listen sometimes, some people, some beginners, because it sounds good, right? It sounds natural. But no, this is the expression that when we use when we're talking about transportation, right? So go buy car. Well, I'll go to Guatemala next month. Okay, so and how will you get there? By car, by bus, okay, by a private taxi. Okay, I don't know. So buy, when we're talking about transportation. Same for food. There is not, for example, in food, right? Or to food, I don't know. So buy food. So you can go there, buy food. Or another way, we can say own food. Sometimes buy food or own food. Okay, how can I get there? You can go buy food or you can go on food. Okay, so those are the expressions that we have here that's supposed to be new, right, in this conversation, because the previous I already mentioned, you were already practicing how can I get to the place, right? That is more natural and more common. So how can I get to? So you can go by taxi, etc. So you see, so excuse me, how can I get to the airport? Well, the airport is very far, remember, far away. You can go by taxi or you can drive. Thanks. Oh, I'm going to drive, but I need to rent a car. Listen, rent a car, right? Is there a car rental near here? So, sure, it's 2 blocks down the street. You can go there by foot. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So here we have a couple of those joins, right, that we have here. Vocabulary expressions, more than vocabulary expressions by car, or remember on foot can be too. And the joining of the pronunciation. Don't forget it, please. Always try to listen, to open your ear when you listen someone speaking and maybe that person uses that. Most of the time people do it, you know, people join the pronunciation of words. So continue practicing that. Okay, next level, continue practicing that, continue being alert of those when you can join the words. Okay, so but I need to rent a car. And far away. Okay, what other we said? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, so this is just to keep fresh the pronunciation that we must apply, right? Must apply. Well, it's not must. Maybe you have the option. That is a good option because most of people do it. And when they speak faster, you know, that's why we sometimes get lost, because they are joining, they are putting together the words and fast. So we get lost sometimes, right? But keep fresh this information and keep alert your ears, and you will see that soon you will be ready to use it naturally and to understand. Okay, so let's go to practice. Let me see. Well, let me see how many people is there. What if you are available? Let me see. Let me go back to Zoom. Okay, so we have one more person. Adalberto, are you supposed to be in class? Ok, chicos, no sé, bueno, acabamos y las cámaras apagadas y eso, pero no sé, ¿verdad? Se supone que la hora de la clase pues se aparta, ¿verdad? Y por eso es un horario, ustedes lo tomaron porque podían, pero pues sí está. Porque están, pero no están. Bueno, entonces practiquemos nosotras, Misa Rodríguez. Ok.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you can be a student. Let me see. You are a student A. Okay, and I'm gonna be a student B.
Okay. Excuse me, how can I get to the airport?
Well, the airport is very far away. You can go by taxi or you can drive.
Thanks. I'm going to drive, but I need to rent a car. Is there a car rental near here?
Sure, it's 2 blocks down the street. You can go there by foot.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks a lot. Now let's switch, miss. Excuse me, how can I get to the airport?
Well, the airport is very far away. You can go by taxi or you can drive.
Thanks. I'm going to drive, but I need to rent a car. Is there a car rental near here?
Sure, it's 2 blocks down the street. You can go there by foot.
Thanks a lot. Okay. Well, we did it faster, right? Well, you did it faster, so. Well, so we have here, okay, we're gonna work maybe a couple of these words, not all of them, right? But just in order to cover and to work with all the exercises that you have in your book, maybe we can find one of these words: train, car, plane, helicopter, taxi, bicycle, ship, truck, subway. So transportation. I don't know if can you identify any of these. I'm gonna write here one, and you can tell me.
Sorry, teacher, I am ready.
Okay, good for you, sir. Okay, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna write with the other letter, with the other color, excuse me. Okay, I think that in this way, you can tell me, right? Line 4, or I don't know, remember that this is the line and the other are the column. Okay, so you can tell me if you can identify any of the vocabulary.
Okay.
Let's do some of them, right? Not all of them.
Helicopter, line 4.
Line 4. Helicopter. Okay, excellent.
And line 3,
Yes.
motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Okay, easy for you. I haven't seen them. Okay, what else?
Line 10, subway.
Line 10.
Subway.
Subway. Okay. Going back, right? Subway. Okay, you are good at this. I'm really bad at crossword, you know. Okay. Well, this is not a crossword. This is a letter.
Column 10,
Oh,
taxi.
taxi.
Line
Okay.
8.
Yeah, going up, right? Going up here. Okay. Yes.
Let me see. Column 2, truck.
Okay, going up. Correct. Truck. Good. Here, you see, this is a little
Car.
bit
Uh-huh.
car, right?
Plane.
Plane.
Line 9.
Okay.
Bicycle, line 5.
Line 5. Bicycle. Okay, okay, it's a little bit difficult. Bicycle, yes, going backward. Okay, good. I think just 2 are missing. Yeah, just 2. You already found
Line 2.
Line 2, train.
Train.
Line 2.
line
Train.
2 train. Line 2 train. Okay, this one.
Line 1, chip.
Okay, I think that you already find all of them, right? Well, basically you, Miss Rodriguez, okay, you are good at. Just one. No, it's yes, it's one because we hit bus, subway, but it's the same here.
Bus.
2 in 1. Okay, that's it. Well, you did it fast.
Yes.
So we could find all of them because I didn't plan to find all of them because I thought that it would take more time, but you're good at this. Okay. Very good, excellent. That's the vocabulary, right? I don't think it's anything new for you here. Okay. So we have, for example, different places, right? Think about, the instruction says, think about different places and you can suggest the transportation that you can use in that place. And here we have the full question, right? Can I go to the place that you recommend by car, by foot, or on foot, by train, by bicycle, maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
Any place? For example, if I said Monte Cristo, let me give an example for you. Monte Cristo. So, what transportation do I need? I would suggest a pickup, right? Pickup. So, the question is, maybe you can tell me, right? Can I go to Monte Cristo by car? Do you think? Can we go, or can we get or go, right, to Monte Cristo by car?
No, you can.
No, we
You
can't,
can
right?
you can go to Monte Cristo by pickup.
By pickup, correct. Because we don't have a good street, right? Well, basically we have a road, not a street. Okay, so that's correct. So we can't. We can go to Monte Cristo, or we can get to Monte Cristo by car. Or maybe a double traction car, right? Maybe a double traction, but no a common. Okay, well, so do you have already another place? Not necessarily far, right? Far, but
Near.
another place. Yeah, maybe near, something near.
Okay, Coatepeque Lake.
Okay, Coatepeque. Okay, so what's the question? Mr. Rodriguez, that you're around, right? What is the question, Mr. Rodriguez? Ask to Miss Rodriguez because she is suggesting Coatepeque. So you want to go there, but do the question, please. That is here.
Can I go to the Coatepeque Lake by bus?
Okay, good one. Can I go to the Coatepeque Lake by bus? Says Mr. Rodriguez. What do you think, Mrs. Rodriguez?
Yes, you can. You can go to Coatepeque Lake by bus.
Okay, Mr. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Anything to tell her?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, just yes.
Yes. Sería la question.
No, she already answered, so maybe okay. And can I go, or can I use their bicycle, for example, right? The idea is to have a little bit more of conversation, not so, so short, extremely short conversation. Okay, but thanks, Mr. Ramirez. Thanks for the question, right? How can I go to Coatepeque Lake by bus? Okay, that was a good idea. Okay, but try always to answer a little bit more, Mr. Rodriguez. Okay, not just yes, because it sounds like so. Continue. Okay, but and is it possible if I have a bicycle there, can I use it? Okay, for example. Okay, anybody else? Another place? Any other place?
San Salvador.
Machu Picchu.
Bueno.
Well, okay. Well, in the case of San Salvador, I think it's too general, right? Okay, and Machu Picchu.
El Tunco.
Okay.
El Salvador.
Okay. El Tunco. So what is the question, Ms. Rodriguez? You are mute, Ms. Rodriguez.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Can I go to El Tunco by plane?
Answer? Who suggested the Tunco? Can
How
you
can,
answer? Yes?
How can I get to El Tunco by bicycle?
No, Miss Rodriguez asked.
Okay.
If you did the question, if you suggest the place, she is asking you. Okay?
Sorry.
And it's not possible to say, how can I go? I don't remember exactly, but you use both. You use both ways, just one of them, because it's like you are repeating the same in different way. Okay, I don't remember exactly the way that you did the question, but be careful, right? But in this moment, if you suggested this place, Miss Rodriguez is asking you if she can get by plane, you said, right? Can I?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, by plane.
Okay, by plane. So what is the answer? Hi, the answer? The person who suggested, it was you, Mr. Rodriguez, o Giancarlo, o who was? ¿Quién dijo el tunco, chicos? Para que le contesten a Mr.
Me, coach, me.
Okay, well, are you or you're not, sir? Okay, so Ms. Rodriguez is asking you. She already did the question. She already did the question for you.
Okay.
Could you answer or not, sir? Can you answer, Miss Rodriguez, or not? Bueno, parece que no está entonces Giancarlo, no sé qué pasa. Ok, bueno. Miss Rodríguez, bueno, lo siento, se quedó ahí sin respuesta. ¿Alguien más who can answer her? No, aunque usted no haya hecho la sugerencia, right, of this place, but if you can answer Miss Rodríguez, because Giancarlo didn't answer her. So anybody who can answer Miss Rodríguez? Nobody.
Teacher, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, sir?
I didn't get it, teacher.
You didn't get what, sir?
I have to do the question.
No, she has to do the question because you did the suggestion. So since you did the suggestion that you said el tunco, you do the suggestion and you answer. So that's what I said. She already did the question, right? Ella ya hizo la pregunta porque no le toca a quien la sugiere que haga la pregunta. Sugiere y responde. Entonces alguien más le hace la pregunta a quien sugiere y esa persona que sugirió responde. Porque no se va a hacer usted solito la pregunta si sugirió y solito se va a responder, right? That's not the idea. So that's what I said. Miss Rodriguez already did the answer. Ella ya había hecho la pregunta, I mean, the question. Entonces correspondía contestarle how to get there. En este caso, si usted hizo la sugerencia del tunco, a usted les correspondía darle la respuesta a Miss Rodríguez.
Sorry, teacher. I didn't get it.
You didn't. Okay, so maybe, do you remember the question, Miss Rodriguez question? Oh, can you repeat, Miss Rodriguez, please? Sorry.
Can I go to El Tunco by plane?
No. No, I can.
You can't.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Okay.
You can drive your car.
Okay, so you can go by car, sir. You can go by car.
can go by car or you can go by bus.
Okay, there you have two suggestions, Ms. Rodriguez. Okay, so you see that was the idea. That was the short conversation. Okay, that's what we were waiting for you. But I didn't know if you listen or didn't listen, if you, I don't know. Okay, but there we are. If you don't understand anything, tell me, please. Tell me. You know, I can repeat the instruction, no problem. Just tell me. So we don't get lost, right? You get lost, I get lost because I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that was the idea. Thanks for your participation, for your questions, right? So that's the way to ask. Can I go there? Or remember, can I get there? Or the place, right? Can I go to? For example, but you know, Machu Picchu. So where are you from, sir? Giancarlo?
Peru, teacher.
Peru, that's why you were saying, yeah, so I thought it was complicated to know how to get to Machu Picchu, but in your case, you know, right? Okay, so it would be a good question. So anybody can ask me, Giancarlo, the question, please, about Machu Picchu, because it would be interesting, right, to know.
Okay.
I thought that you were from Venezuela, but no, it was Mr. Peroso. You are not from Venezuela. Okay, so no, Giancarlo, someone else will do the question for you.
You.
Yeah, because you are suggesting, you were the one who said Machu Picchu, right?
Yes.
So wait. Someone else will do the question for you, and you will give us again, because it's a place that maybe just you know, right? How to get there. So what is the question, Mr. Barrientos?
Hello, teacher.
What is the question, sir?
One question.
The question that you have to do, because Mr. Giancarlo is suggesting Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
So you want to know about Machu Picchu, right? So this is the question, to know how to get to a place. The question is, can I go?
Can I go to Machu Picchu by airplane?
Okay, airplane?
Airplane?
Yes, you can. But when you arrive in to Lima, you have to pick. How do you say? You have to pick to take another.
Maybe.
You
If
have to
if you're talking about another transportation, is to take.
No, you have to take another flight.
Really?
Lima from Lima to Cusco. Because the, how do you say distance in English, teacher?
Distance, sir.
The distance is very far.
It's long. It's a long distance.
Yes, it's long. But you can go in bus.
By bus, sir.
By bus. Sorry. You can go by bus, but the time, el tiempo que te toma, ¿cómo sería, coach? Para llegar, the time for arrive.
The time to arrive.
The time to arrive to Cusco
is longer, right? It's longer.
It's about 14, 15 hours.
Oh my goodness. If you don't go by plane from Lima to Cusco.
Yes, when you travel in airplane Lima to Cusco.
By airplane.
By airplane. you arrive in 1 hour.
Okay, so 13 more hours by bus.
Next
13
year,
yes.
next year, next
Eh,
year, brother. Next year I will visit Machu Picchu.
it's beautiful. I recommend you should know Machu Picchu.
Okay. And when you arrive to Cusco, how long does it take to get to Machu Picchu, to the real one?
Okay. First, you take a train. You have to you have to take a train because there are not bus for 1 hour or 30 minutes, teachers.
Travel by
the
train
yes,
from the airport. Can you take the train from
no,
the
no, no. You have to go a station where how do you say vender?
cell?
Where sell tickets
Okay.
or you getting in train.
Okay. To go by train.
Yes.
But how far is that train station from the airport? How far is it from the airport
To be
of
honest,
Cusco?
teacher, I don't remember, but
Hours,
I
minutes?
1 hour or 30 minutes.
Okay, by
Because
car?
no, yes, by car or in bus.
By bus, by bus.
By bus or by car. The Machu Picchu is located
Located?
located in Aguascalientes district.
Okay.
But when you are in Aguascalientes, you have you take a bus.
Another bus after the train.
Yes, in Aguascalientes, you take a by bus for
You go. I go by bus. By bus.
yes,
I take a bus or I go by bus.
yes. You go up the mountain.
But the last bus that you mentioned, finally you get to at least to down of Machu Picchu. Or do you
Yes.
need to go with another transportation? No,
Yes,
no more.
or y you deseo, si tú deseas, y
If you want, or if you wish, or if you want.
yes, if you wish or you want, you can walk. You can,
Walk.
yes, walk. But esto te tomaría, how do you say, esto te tomaría 30 minutos, 1 hora caminando.
It would take around half on an hour. It would take half or an hour.
Okay. It would take
Around
1 hour or 30
half.
minutes.
Okay.
Or half.
Half is the same as 30 minutes.
Yes.
Walking.
But teacher, when when the bus arrives the Machu Picchu,
To Machu Picchu.
yes, you starting walking.
You start walking.
Yes, and the ruins and the Machu Picchu.
Okay, finally.
Yes, fine.
Okay, well, how do you like it, Mr. Barrientos? What do you think about that long trip? I get tired just listen all the transportation that I have to take.
Yeah, I like teacher.
You like it?
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't matter that it looks that you will be Almost one day trying
The
to
next
get.
year, the next year, the next year.
Okay, and how much are the train, the bus, and
uh,
from
I bought
the, the,
I
air, the airplane for Lima to Cusco?
the tickets Lima to Cusco is cheap, teacher.
Cheap.
You get one ticket about $60.
Okay.
One way, no, round, ida y vuelta, how do you say? Round, ida
Yeah,
y vuelta,
go around.
go round, yes. For $60.
Okay, and the train?
No, in the bus,
No, but
the
first you mentioned a train before
yes,
the
but
bus.
yes, the Cusco, sorry, the Cusco for Machu Picchu is train.
So how much is it?
When you arrive Cusco, the city, the Cusco city, you go to a station for buy the tickets.
Yes. How
And
much is it?
yes, in the station, you have to take the train back the Lima to Cusco. You can go by airplane or you can go by bus.
Yeah, but the train, how much is the train?
The train.
Yeah, the ticket.
Sincerely, teacher, I bought a tours. In my tours, incline me,
Included.
it's including me, no Machu
Everything.
Picchu, Lake Huamantai, Maras. The place is called Maras, where struck the salt.
And how much was that for you?
El tour, sí, $300, teacher.
300.
Yes, 300.
$300. But
Yes.
inside of Peru, right? Outside
Yeah.
of Peru, it's a little bit, must be a little bit more expensive, Mr. Barrientos.
Yeah, for foreigner is a lot of expensive.
Three times more.
For
Yeah, it's true, right? For foreign people, it's 3 times more sometimes, or double, right? So
you should go Machu Picchu, teacher.
yeah, I should. Yeah, in South America, I think that this is definitely is interesting for me. Peru, Machu Picchu, Chile could be too.
Chile beautiful. It's beautiful. You should visit Costanera building. Costanera building is yes, is the building more long
The longest building, or the
the
highest. You mean the highest, maybe?
the hiring in South America, teacher.
Okay, the highest building in South America.
Yes, in the Costanera, you can launch. You can launch in the air, the fly restaurant.
You can have lunch.
Yes,
Lunch.
yes, you can have lunch.
Yes. You don't say never lunch. You always have to use have lunch or eat lunch or take lunch. But lunch is not a verb. Okay?
Okay. Have lunch.
Lunch is just the plate. The combination of meals. That is lunch. But when we say the verb is necessary, is demanding that we add have, take, or eat. You have three options. Okay.
Have, take, or eat. Okay.
Yes.
Have lunch, have breakfast, or have dinner.
Correct.
Have,
it's the same.
take. Okay, teacher.
Yeah, it's the same for all the meals. Correct.
Okay.
Sir. Okay, don't forget it. Okay, very good. So, well, I have a conversation with Mr. Giancarlo, but you're supposed to do the questions, my dear people. Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Barrientos, Miss Rodriguez, you're supposed, Mr. Barrientos, you are interested in Machu Picchu. You should do a lot of questions in this conversation. Okay. Don't you like to travel to Machu Picchu, Miss Rodriguez? Or maybe you did it right again, or to know Machu Picchu, or to go again if you already went? Don't
No.
you? It's not
No,
attractive
no.
for you?
I never fly to Peru.
Okay. Would you like? Does it looks
I'm sorry?
interesting for you? Does it looks interesting for you? Would you
Yes,
like to go?
yes, my best friend flight on August this year, and she was in love.
Okay. With
Yes.
Peru.
Yes, yes, she told me all the places. Very nice.
Okay, so yeah.
And the food, and his food is delicious.
Okay, it's food.
It's food.
It's food is delicious. Yeah, we have some Peruvian restaurants here, right?
Good gastronomy.
Yes.
That is okay.
In Salvador is there is a Peruvian restaurant. It's called A Lo Peruano.
Okay, and is it a real Peruvian food? What's your opinion?
For me is 80%.
80%.
Yes, 80%.
So
But
not
see,
bad. Not bad,
Giancarlo,
right?
the life is more expensive in Peru en comparación El Salvador.
In comparison.
In comparison, life
with
is
El
more
Salvador.
expensive. $1, ¿cuánto es en pesos o qué son allá? No sé, soles que son.
soles. But the life cost is the same Peru and Salvador.
How much is a lunch?
How much is $1?
For example, in Salvador, the lunch is two to five.
250 around, yeah,
250.
correct. Many places.
Peru is the same. Peru is the same. Is 12 soles.
12 soles is around $2.50.
Yes, it's the same.
It's similar.
But the city where I am, the life cost is cheaper because we how do you say produce the food.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what is cheaper.
We repartir, how do you say repartir, teacher?
We share.
Yes, we share the food. Some cities.
In that case, is we distribute, not share. We distribute.
Yes, we distribute the food in city ports from Peru. For example, Lima. Lima is capital from Peru. Trujillo. Amazonas.
Ok, pregúntele, Mr. Barrientos, ¿cuál es el nombre de su ciudad? But in English, right?
What's the name is your
City.
is your city?
No,
Like,
what's your city's name?
What your city name? What
City's
your
name.
city name?
yeah.
City's name.
City's name. What your city's name?
Chiclayo.
What?
Yes.
Chiclayo.
Chiclayo.
Sí, it is north from Peru.
Ticlayo, like this.
Chi.
Chiclayo. Chi.
Yes,
Chi.
Chiclayo.
Chiclayo.
Chiclayo. Okay.
Yes.
Well. Is it
Yeah.
near Lima? Is it near Lima?
No, coach. If you go by bus, it take 12 hours.
12 hours.
Yes, if you go by airplane, you arrive in 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. Well, it's
Yes.
interesting, right? Any other question about Peru? Because I think most of us, right, like Peru and looks interesting and would like to go.
So the topic is Peru today.
Yeah, today.
We should go on an excursion.
We should go with you, right?
We should. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you are invited, Miss Rodriguez.
Yeah.
If you want to go with us, Miss Rodriguez.
Of course.
Of course. Okay. So let's go. Just tell us, Mr. Giancarlo, okay, when you are going to Peru. Just let us
Yes,
know.
you I would like to you can visit Peru, in
Okay.
special Machu Picchu. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Yes, especially Machu Picchu, definitely.
Yes.
But it looks to have a nice weather, and nice small towns.
The weather of Machu Picchu is very, very cold, teacher.
Yes, but in some other parts of Peru too, right?
Yes, in Lima, in Chiclayo, where I live, is
Okay.
too cool.
Where
Too.
when I'm from, because now you live here. So when I'm from.
When I'm from.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's really, yeah, Peru looks very, very beautiful. And just landscapes, just landscapes look beautiful, natural. It's not necessary to go to to a elaborated city or a modern city. It looks really beautiful, just the nature, the mountains, the small towns. For me, looks beautiful. Okay, so maybe
Yeah.
for classmates
But
too.
teacher, in Salvador is beautiful too, because where I'm from, there aren't no three árboles, three. But in Salvador, when I arrived, I stay to sorprend.
In that case, yes, I was surprised. I was
Yes,
surprised.
I was surprised because I see a lot of tree.
Yeah, some people say that, that
Yes,
we have a lot of trees. Yeah, let's say that in some areas, right? We still
no,
have. Yeah, we
yes.
still have.
I think if you go to Peru and you go Chiclayo, you can see. You are going to see. You are going to
Yeah.
see. There no tree.
Oh,
And
really?
yes,
So
is
you won't see. In that case, you won't see trees.
a few tree, teacher.
Okay. Well, it's a strange, right? Because it looks, or more mountains.
No, no.
No.
No. We say Peru is divided in 3 regions: Costa, Sierra, Selva.
Ah,
I live in Costa,
ah,
but yes, there aren't mountains.
yes. Okay.
But in the region Sierra, yes, there is mountains.
There are.
But
No.
you go to Selva, it's the same like El Salvador.
Okay, like it's the same when if you go to
Yes.
that let's say that part of Peru that we have through three, right? But it's mountain range or jungle. It's jungle.
Yes, in La Selva.
Oh, really? Real
Yes.
jungle. Okay, I didn't know that Peru has a jungle. Okay, interesting.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Okay, but I think I go for mountain range. You know,
Oh,
that's my favorite. My
yes, there
favorite
is.
environment. It's beautiful, right? Okay, so now we know a little bit more about Peru. So next travel, guys. Okay, we have the idea, right? How much? Now you have the idea, Mr. Barrientos, how much you have to save or continue saving. Or maybe you already have the necessary. I don't know. Okay, so here we have the last topic, guys. It is get. This is a very, thanks for the information, Mr. Giancarlo. Okay, thanks for the information.
Teacher for paying me attention.
Okay, no, if you're speaking English, it's always a pleasure to listen to you. Okay, okay. Well, we have here get is a verb that we use instead of other verbs. It's like it takes the face of other verbs. What other verbs do you use? Get instead of what verbs do you use? Do you already use get instead en lugar de instead what verb? Can you give me an example? It's better with an example, right? Tell me a sentence in which you use get, but with a different meaning that is obtener, right? With a different meaning of obtener. Can you give me an example?
Teacher, could you
Yes.
repeat? You say, please.
What I said, sure. I said if, well, I ask you to give me an example in a sentence. Give me a sentence in which you are using get, but with a different meaning of the basic. The basic meaning of get is obtener, right? Obtener. But we have some other verbs.
I getting in a train.
Okay, get in, but in that case, it's a phrasal verb. Do you know phrasal verbs, guys? Mr. Barrientos, Ms. Rodriguez, do you know phrasal verbs? What are the phrasal verbs? Do you remember?
Get in, get out, get out.
Yes.
Get
Okay, so what are the phrasal verbs? Phrasal verbs are verbs, a base form of verb with plus a preposition or an adverb. So a phrasal verb is a verb that is made of two parts, not just one, two parts. But those two parts, that is the verb and a preposition or an adverb, most of the time a preposition like get in, get out, go back, but in that case it's an adverb. You see, we get a new verb. ¿Ok? Ya no es el original del que va ahí. Cuando ya va con una preposición u otro acompañamiento, cambia el significado. So those are the phrasal verbs. But in this case, it's not a phrasal verb. In this case, it's the same verb. Just get along, not with a preposition or with an adverb. No, the same get. So we said, for example, I got here for you. See? We can use get instead of understand. We can use get instead of become. Become, look, get wet, get tired, get ready, get dark. So we add get, we use get when we are in the process. Okay, when the process is in advance. So I get wet, or I get tired, or you can say, I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. And I won't say, estoy agarrando enfermedad o estoy obteniendo. No, it's a different meaning, right? When we just get, it means in that case, I'm getting sick. Me estoy, es como que voy en el proceso, me estoy enfermando. I'm get ready, I'll get ready, or I'm getting ready. Me estoy alistando. But we don't say it with verb to be. We just get to describe that process. Okay, I'd get tired after Thursday. I get tired. Okay, ya me empiezo a cansar, ya me estoy cansando. So you see, it's getting dark. It's very common to use in progressive. It's getting dark. Se está oscureciendo. So it's like when we use verb to be instead of have, right? She is 20 years old. No digo ella, she has. Es como cuando digo, what else? I'm hungry, or I'm angry. I mean, I am hungry. No digo I have. So it's not the same meaning. We translate it into a different way. So in this case, it's similar because we can translate it, or we can understand like estar listo, estoy en el proceso, se está oscureciendo, estoy alistándome, me estoy enfermando, I think I'm getting sick. But we don't mention I am, right? So you see, it happens in English many times that we don't use the verb that is the equivalent, supposed to be the equivalent for in the other language. We don't use it. We use a different verb, okay? So that is the other use of meaning. Understand is easier, right? Because it's more direct. So we said, okay, get the message. Oh, the famous expression, right? Got it. Okay, got it. Got it. Entendí, got it. No problem, got it. Okay, so yeah, I get the idea. Yeah, thanks, I get the idea. Ya entendí. Okay, so it's similar to understand. Then we have the phrasal verbs that are the ones that I was explaining. That is not the same, right? Here you have the phrasal verb. When we said of, this is a preposition, and this is a preposition in this case. And here we have the base form. But now it's not anymore obtener, right? Get off es bajar, for example. Ya no es nada que ver con la original que era obtener, because it is now with a preposition. So those are the phrasal verbs that we have a lot of phrasal verbs with get. But of course, not just with get. We have phrasal verbs with other verbs, with go, with take, with make, etc. But specifically phrasal verbs, I mean, the rest of the meanings that we don't have a phrasal verb here, you see? We just replace these verbs by get. So obtain, I get help, I get money, I get a present. You see, I receive a present. Did you get many presents in your birthday? For example, right? Or do you get, Mr. Barrientos, many presents in your birthday?
One present for me?
Yes. Do you get many presents in your birthday?
Respond, teacher.
Get, yes, tell me. Get is the same that receive.
Okay.
So I'm just giving you an example in a question. Do you get? It's like, do you receive many presents in your birthday? Yes? No?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I do, right?
Yes,
Yes,
I do.
Yes, I do, because the verb is get in present. In the end is similar to receive. So we can say it in a very, very natural way. Do you get many presents? Do you get present at Christmas? I don't know. So this, do you receive? Okay, is similar. But I just wanted to give you an example, right, with a real question. The other is catch. Get a call is like I catch a call. Get a fish. Get an early flight. Tomé, agarré, right? So I can say get instead of catch. You see? What else? The last one, arrive. That is very common, right? We said, most of the time we said, I get home. What
Teacher,
time? Yes?
sorry for interruption. When we say get like a cash, when we sustituir, how do you say sustituir?
Oh, okay.
Get for cash.
By catch.
By cash.
Yeah, here we have the examples as we mentioned, right? Get a call, because you said pesqué un resfriado, right? Or for example, I got the ball. You can say I got the ball.
But we say cash too. Also,
Catch or catch, no catch, right? Catch.
catch. We also say cash too. Or no. Podemos decir o get es lo mismo.
Yes, you can say I get the ball. I got the ball. Don't worry. For example, right, if you are in a field, a soccer field, and the ball is lost, or someone has to catch the ball, and you say, I got the ball. It's like I catch the ball.
And so we use get for listen like more native.
Okay, yeah, it sounds more natural. It's very common. And yes, native people sometimes don't say touch, but they do the substitution, right, by get. Many, it sounds very natural because it's very used. Okay, so native people too, of course, but it's very used. Use get for many verbs, in substitution of many verbs. If you pay attention, you're gonna listen a lot of the use of get, because it's, get is almost like, no, but you're not Salvadorian, right? I was about to give you an example. Okay, but I don't know if you know del volado. Yes? Es que es de volado. Have you ever heard that, Mr. Giancarlo? Or no?
Yes, coach. Where tell me about volado.
Yes.
When I arrive, I say, what is the meaning volado?
Ajá. ¿Y qué le dijeron?
What
What
was what
was
was
the answer? What
yes,
was the answer?
yes. For example, you can see this charger. Yes, yes, I say this volado mismo. This
This is a volado. And this other, and this other.
yes, yes,
and,
coach.
and everything around, right? Okay.
Peru we say vaina.
In Peru, it's similar.
No, in Peru we say vaina.
It's
The
similar
family,
to volado.
yes.
I got it. Okay. So you have an equivalent. That's why you got the idea, right? So you see, I say you got, entendió la idea, because I'm not using you understood. It's like too long. It's like too long to say you understood the idea. I don't usually use understand in that case, right? Or in present, we say I got it. Get it? I don't say, do you understand? Maybe in beginners, right? Because that is the most common way to say it. But if we go in at some other levels, in advanced, in intermediate, I say, got it? Get it? Clear? So because I expect that people understand that I'm using get like understand. So, but it's very natural that we say got it. Okay, or in this case, that's why you got the idea. That's what comes to my mind automatically. No, that's why you understood the idea, Mr. Giancarlo. No, you understood? No, that you got the idea. That's why you got the idea. So I'm using got instead of understood. Because get, got the past. Understand, understood the past. So in that moment, I was talking about past, so I use got. You got the idea. So you see, guys, this is the way that we use. It's the same with catch, mister. It's not that always, right? It's not that always. Don't mention catch. Don't mention understand. No, but many times we replace get by all these. As it's not like so. It's not so wide, no es tan amplio como volado, right? Y vaina. But it has many verbs for substituting. Okay, so it takes the place of many verbs. Get. Okay, so that's what. And I was telling you about arrive. What time do you arrive to the office? Okay, but you can say, what time do you get to the office? What time do you get home? It's like we don't listen. That's the most common way to say it, right? Sounds more natural, because if we said, what time do you arrive home? Maybe, but it's not so natural like, what time do you get home? Do you get there? Look, this is very common too. We don't say most of the time, do you arrive there? Do you get there? And those are the most common uses, because we have more. We have more, but those are the most common. Very common. Okay? So that's the idea, that you start using get instead of these verbs. Not that replace them, definitely, right? No, but you have another option, good option, because they are very natural, right? So you have here obtain. I need to get some files from the archives. Can you get some paper? You see, can you get some paper? Can you obtain? Can you give me? Take. She gets the train, Remember that for transportation, we use take the bus, take a taxi. So we can say get instead of take. Okay. Receive, that is the one that I already mentioned. More examples. Did you get my email yesterday? Sounds more natural. That if you say, did you receive, for example, if you are talking with a customer, right, or someone, with, you can say, did you get my email? Did you get my budget? Did you get the budget that I sent you? Is that receive? Did you receive my email? But believe me that sounds more natural if you say, did you get? Buy, this is very common too. We must get some milk. We are just replacing, we must buy some milk. Shall we? Well, that is an old way to say will, right? So let's replace shall by will we get some fruit too? Will we get or will we buy is the same. I get a new blouse. What was the last blouse? Can you describe, Miss Rodriguez? What was the last blouse that you got? Do you remember? Or if you don't remember, invent. The last blouse that you got.
Loud.
Blouse that you got. Blouse.
What's mean blouse?
Like the one that I'm wearing, that is pink.
Oh.
What was the last one that you got? Can you describe it or invent it if you don't remember?
I don't get the idea, teacher.
I'm using get instead of buy, Miss Rodriguez. So I'm saying, what was the last blouse that you bought? Because the past of buy is bought, but I don't want to use bought.
The last one.
Yeah, the last one.
Jesus.
Or maybe an imaginary blouse, okay? But tell me.
It was a t-shirt, a white t-shirt.
Okay. Okay. The last blouse that what?
That I get.
Oh, that I got, because it's past, right?
I got, it's past. Okay, I got was a white t-shirt with
a Barbie.
No. No, with black letter.
With black letters. Okay. No pink one.
No pink. No. I don't like it.
Okay, Miss Rodriguez. Thanks. Okay, so you see my question, in the question I used got. Okay, the last blouse that you got, because I'm using past, right? So I didn't want to say the last blouse that you bought. So you see, sounds more natural, right? If I say the last one that you got. No, the last one that you bought is better, is easier, sounds more natural if we replace this verb. Here we have more examples. It's getting colder. So you see, it's the process, right? It's in process. So we use getting with ing when we're talking about a process, as I was mentioned. Here you can see, it's getting hard. Se está poniendo difícil, right? It's getting hard. But we don't say está obteniendo, ni siquiera literalmente está llegando a ser. No, that's the idea, right? That it's in process. Well, in the company, things are getting harder. O things are getting hard. Se están poniendo difíciles las cosas en la compañía, en la oficina. Right? So it's getting hard. That is a process, right? No hemos llegado at the highest peak, but it's in process to go there, to get there, okay? You can get better at English, you see, get better, okay? It means en el proceso de mejorar. Pasar de un estado a otro. That's when we use get. ¿Ok? En el proceso de pasar de un nivel a otro, de un estado a otro. This is a very good one. I hope that you got the idea, okay? Because it would be excellent that you start using get in these situations. This is very, very common, you know, when we said in this sense that we go from one level to the other, from one stage to the other, getting. I'm getting better. Don't worry. Okay? I'm getting better. For example, if you're sick, if you were sick, you can say, hey, how are you doing? I knew that you were sick. I'm getting better. It means that you are in the process, right? But not yet, but you are in the process to go to the best level. And here we have another example. You can get better at English. And arrived, that I already explained, they left at 4:30 and got home, past, right? Got home is like arrived home. And here we have, I didn't get what he said. I didn't get. So I didn't understand what he said. But it's better, I didn't get. And you know another advantage, that you don't have to memorize become, became, arrived with the correct pronunciation, right? Of past. Understand, understood, buy, bought, receive, received, take, took. You have one verb, get, got, gotten, para todos los que hemos visto. That's another advantage, right?
Very easy, coach.
Sure. Can you share this image?
Oh, sure.
Please. Thank you.
Yes, coach, for WhatsApp.
Okay, yes.
By
So,
WhatsApp, sorry, by WhatsApp.
okay. By car. And pay attention when you, now that if maybe one verb is new for you, you just need to open the ears and pay attention. Okay, and you will see that it becomes part of your way to speak. I'm gonna share the other two. This one. Okay, check it if it is clear. Check it if you can see the images that I'm sending, please. If they are clear, because I don't know, sometimes when we want to read them, we can't, right? Because it's not clear. So let me know if the images are not clear so I can send them. Let me see this one. Okay, well, here we have more examples. I get my passport last week. Okay, we'll do this exercise together. I'm gonna send these other options. But you're gonna tell me, is instead of what? Is instead of what? But let me send it to the group. You can say, I think he's getting angry. I think he's getting angry. It means that he's in the process, right? but not exploding yet, but it's in the process. He's getting angry. Okay, let's see this and tell me. In this case, can you recognize the verb that we are replacing? Nobody's here, right? Okay, well, it is here. I got my passport. I obtained. She got in past, right? She obtained, or she received maybe her driving license. They got permission. I got a letter. I received, right? He gets, he received. She got a new coat. Or she got a new job, for example. We got a new television. You see, we got a new television. The last time that I got a television was 2 years ago that I got a television. Or the last time that I got a TV. So it means that I bought a TV. I got one too. Look, my new cell phone. I got one too. También compré uno. I got one too. You see? So we have, how are you getting home tonight? Look, another, getting home. Right? Getting home tonight. How are you arriving home? We got to London. It's like we arrived. What time will we get there? What time will we arrive there? What time will you get there? Okay, or tell me when you get there. If you are talking by phone with someone, right, that you're supposed to meet. And you say, okay, tell me when you get there. It's better. And maybe in this moment you can feel it, that is sounds more natural that you say, tell me when you are right there. Or tell me when you are there. No, right, sounds strange. So tell me when you get there. Tell me when you get to the restaurant. It's very common. Tell me when you get to the restaurant. Tell me when you get to the office. That I'll go to the meeting room. Tell me when you get home. Let me know when you get home. Oh, I already get home. I already arrived home. And in this case, right, become, as I said, that is a process. I am getting old. I am getting old. It's a process. It's me estoy envejeciendo, right? It's getting hotter. In that case, we don't have to make the translation, right? It's getting hotter. So it means that the temperature is increasing. As I said, that is the idea. It's a process that is changing of levels. Okay, getting hungry. It's not that I can't resist anymore, right? It's I'm getting hungry. Ya me está dando hambre. Okay, that's the way to say, ya me está dando hambre. I'm getting hungry. Because some people sometimes ask me, and how can I say that? This, Sofia, how can I say this, Miss? And I said, for example, ¿cómo digo que ya me está dando hambre? I'm getting hungry. Y se quedan como que, pero eso como que no es, ¿verdad? Como que, porque no dice ya, y ya que no era already. Yeah, but there are many expressions that we don't use with the literal words. We have from language to language, we have a different, a different way with words, with different words. Even though the meaning can be the same, but we use different words. So this is the case, right? Getting hungry, getting tired, getting old again. It gets dark. Oh, it is getting dark. You see? Well, I'm gonna send you these two. Because I would love that you that you use them in your daily life, right? Because you will sound more natural.
Teacher,
Yes.
you could share the imagine, please.
I'm doing that. You already have two. Look, just one is missing, I think. Let me see, just as this part is missing. There you have it in the group, sir. I'm sharing everything. There you have. I think I shared everything.
Thank you, teacher.
Anytime. Okay.
This
It
this
will be.
interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Interesting is very interesting and very natural. You know, very
Yeah.
natural. You will sound more natural. So you will do one exercise with get. Try to identify the use, please. According to all the different possibilities that I shared with you, try to identify. Try to identify, and there you have more information, right? So maybe you can keep the link, okay? Because you can study a little bit more to memorize. Okay, try to identify the use, okay, in the sentence. Of course that this is a process, right? Like everything. But if you have it close, this information, and you see it every day, you will get familiar with all these possibilities. This is the exercise that you have here. Okay, you have some other information, some other examples. And here you will choose, right? The option. Well, here we have some other. As I said, they are not the only one. They are not the only one because get is like volado, right? It replaces many things, but not in a literal way, right? It's just as a simile, an example. But here you see, answer. Most of them we already explained, right? I already share, arrive, become, buy, obtain, receive, take, understand. But here we have.
Oh, win.
But here you have some other verbs in which you can replace get. But most of them I already explained. But remember that you have some other. Try to identify, please. Try to do it individually. Another example that comes to my mind is, did you get the job? Did you get the job? If you are talking with a friend, right? And you know that she was applying or he was applying, and you call her, hey, did you get the job? No, did you obtain the job? And let me know, please, how many you could identify.
Sure. Only identify the words get.
The verb that is making the substitution. For example, there we have, let me see. We have, did you get the email? And you have the different options. It means that it answered, arrive, become, buy. In that case is receive. You are using get instead of receive. That's the exercise. You have to identify the verb that you are substituting. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, finish how many? How many could you identify? Anybody? Did you finish or not yet?
Yes, coach.
How was it for you?
Let me see, please, teacher.
Okay.
The sentences one is back.
Number one.
I wrong.
Okay, is wrong. Number
Yeah.
one. Just number
Yeah.
one?
I choose win. Win is back.
Yeah, you know why? Because win, we don't use win for money. We don't use win for money. We said earn or make.
Air.
Mm-hmm.
Air or what?
Or make. Make, but make, you don't have make here. But the point is that you don't use, when you're talking about money, you don't say win. Win is for a contest, a competition. I don't know. In English, it's different. I know that in Spanish it's the same, right? But in English, no, it's just for competitions, contests. But when you are talking about money, you can say specifically earn, but in a more natural and informal way, make.
Make. Informal way is make.
Yes, it's a little bit more informal, but it's very.
So I can say I make about $2,000 a month from my job.
At work.
Or I earn about 2,000 a month from my job.
Correct. At work. Okay. Yes, at work. Correct. I earn, or I can say, how much do people make in that position? How much do people make in that position, right? Or how much people earn in that position? Or how much can I earn in that position? How much can I get in that position? How much can I make in that position? In that job position?
Okay, teacher, thank you so much. You are the best teacher.
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay.
¿Para qué negar lo que es, verdad? Hay que ser humilde.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
I'm learning too much with you, teacher.
You learn a lot. Well, I hope that is
Yes.
true, right? That you're not kidding. I hope that is true, that you learn a lot.
Yeah.
There are many things to learn. And this get is very, very, I recommend you to continue working, guys. Do it, Giancarlo, okay? Those screenshots, study those screenshots.
Yes, coach, yes. It's very important when I want to have a conversation with other people.
Yeah, you feel more comfortable, you know, you feel more comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, that you are expressing ideas in different way, okay, with different vocabulary. And I got this last one for you. I'm gonna share it too. But in this case, you see, we have some other expression that maybe in this case, guys, as I said, get is very wide, right? Es muy amplio. But if we know, we will get familiar. So in this case, you see, it is important to get a sleep. We don't have a specific translation. It's just the idea, right? Look, my wife took 2 years to get pregnant, okay? Para quedar embarazada, to get pregnant. It's not para obtener el embarazo, no, right? It's not para obtener sueño o reposo, no. It's like to get sleep. It's, you know, collocations are words that goes together frequently. Son palabras que usamos con mucha frecuencia juntas, que son como amiguitos, y ahí lo ve, siempre donde hay uno, va acompañado con el otro. So those are collocations. Por ejemplo, make money, make friends, son collocations. ¿Por qué? Ese make va como con a ganar dinero, va con hacer amigos. Entonces hay expresiones que se usan con mucha frecuencia, juntitas, es como que así las hubieran hecho pegaditas, pero no, en realidad es una combinación que se da con frecuencia. Okay, so here we have these collocations. Get married, you know, because you can say just married, but it's very common to say, you know, get married. Get lost. I got lost. Es me perdí. Pero da como un énfasis de que sucedió el proceso, right? But you can say, I was lost. I was lost, but I get lost with this topic. Me pierdo con ese tema. I get lost, for example. And here you have get hungry. Remember the process, the process. Todavía no muero de hambre, pero para allá voy, right? So I'm in the process, get angry, get hungry, or angry too, get hungry, get drunk. Okay, he got drunk and fell over. Es como que, you know, it's how can I say that? Maybe you can help me, right? Because he got drunk. It's like se emborrachó, something like that, right? But it's just the idea that it was a process. But it's very common to use these expressions in English. Okay, don't get drunk, please. Okay, if you're gonna go with your friends, don't get drunk. Okay, sounds
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. If you get drunk, don't drive.
In this time, teacher, um, ¿cómo es? Se lo llevan preso, ¿cómo es?
Yeah, you go to
Dry,
take you to jail.
ya, ya.
Yes, yes. Okay, so you see, but that is the idea. We don't have it in this case. I wanted to share this at the end because it's a little bit more complex. Okay, vean, ya íbamos en el proceso poquito a poco y hay unos más complejos que otros, unos bien directos, como en lugar de arrive, get, en lugar de, es más directo. Pero hay otros, como ustedes ven, que van como que hay que interpretar o saber cómo funcionan o que indican porque no es directo la traducción. Es como que got the idea, you know, but not something literal, okay? But when you use it, it sounds very natural in your mind, okay? Don't get lost. Don't get lost, okay? With this topic. For example, I could say that. I hope that you didn't get lost with this topic. It means, espero que no se me hayan perdido, pero no digo exactamente that you hadn't gotten lost. Eso sería se me hayan perdido. Have gotten lost. Pero como ven, suena más rápido y más natural that you didn't get lost. Que no se me perdieron. Que no se perdieron. Okay? So I think I'm gonna get lost.
You didn't get lost. Get lost.
Oh, did you get lost?
No, I get.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Correct. Did you get lost? No, I didn't. Or if you are given a direction, right, an address, or receiving an address, I think I'm gonna get lost. Lo pueden combinar con cualquier tiempo. I'm going to get lost. I'm gonna get lost. Ok, si alguien me está dando una mala ubicación, I think I'm gonna get lost. Creo que me voy a perder. You see, but it sounds like that. I think I'm going to, now you know gonna, right? I think I'm gonna get lost. Me voy a perder. Okay? Or I got lost. Me perdí. Got lost. Okay, maybe in a direction, maybe an information, maybe in a situation, right, that you didn't know. So you see, it's very, very, the possibilities in which you can use the expressions, the collocations, the phrasal verbs, the substitution with get is a huge variety. And now I think that you got the idea, okay? And don't forget it, that you can replace get for many verbs. Okay, well, that's it, my dear people. Sadly, me detuve bastante en get, pero creo que es muy bueno para que ustedes sientan otro nivel. Ok, si ustedes manejan, sustituyen esto, expresan y sienten otro nivel ya de inglés. Ok, ya nos vamos con solo lo básico y lo que sí directo, no. Usándolos ya se les puede sentir en otro nivel, right? Ah, esta persona ya habla más. Ok, so try to use them. Try to use them. Ya no pudimos hacer la conversación de diferentes tiempos que tenía para ustedes, pero bueno, espero que sí les sirva mucho este último tema. Practíquenlo, all right? So don't forget to send the activity, okay? Don't forget to send the activities. If you did it, excellent, okay? But remember that you need to, it's easy. No sé si ya la enviaron, pero aquí está. Solo van a poner estas prepositions de acorde a la posición de lo que les piden acá. Easy, a piece of cake for you y vocabulary. No dejen de enviarla, se las muestro para que vean que no es complicado y no la dejen de enviar. Ok, please do it. Well, that's it for today. Tomorrow you won't have class, right? Porque si no les han dicho que mañana empiezan el otro nivel, pues no hay clase hasta el siguiente nivel, ok. Entonces, hoy terminamos el módulo. And, well, I hope that you continue, ok, que este grupo es bastante inconstante. en la participación. Ojalá que pues logren hacer el grupo para la próxima, porque sí es bastante difícil, ¿verdad? La asistencia acá.